I've been setting up this video for a couple hours now and I'm losing brain cells rapidly. So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Bit of a different video today because I don't know how to make consistent videos. So, projectors, you know what they are. You see them in the movie theaters, you see them in your weird neighbor's basement. I really don't know, but you know what they are, projectors. Now projectors have been around for a very long time, predating television, you know, they've been around. And of course, projectors have made it into the consumer market. They're not just a professional thing anymore. And one thing in particular that companies have, you know, taken advantage of and put to market is holiday projectors. You see them at Halloween time, you see them at Christmas time, you see them all over the place. You know what I'm talking about, these things. Now you know there are hundreds and hundreds of brands of holiday projectors, so it may be a little hard to know what to choose, like, you know, if you want to buy one. And recently I was actually contacted by one of these projector companies known as AAXA Technologies, and they said, hey, you know, we're willing to send you a projector for you to unbox and review and tell your audience about. And I was like, sweet, okay, let's do this thing. Sorry, Sam. Now, before I get into the actual unboxing and review of this guy, I just want to clearly say that they sent me this to review and to unbox, right? So I am giving my own opinions, but they did send me this for free. That being said, with videos like this that I may be doing more of in the future, I really don't know, I am going to be, you know, not only giving my honest opinions on the item, but I will also not be accepting deals from companies that I don't personally like, because why would I do that? So, with that said, I did my own research. I looked into this projector that they sent me. We'll get to it in a second. And it's something where I think it's a really cool product that I do actually want to show you guys. Hi, it's Aiden from the future. I forgot to mention that my friend Griffin over at GM Haunts also did a Halloween unboxing with the Halloween projector by this company. So please go check that out. It's a great video. He did a great job. And again, thank you AAXA for sending us this cool stuff. And yeah, back to the video. Formalities out of the way. Let's You'll see I have a very fancy camera above here. Woo, look at that, hey! And I've got a knife here, which I should not be trusted with, and we're gonna cut this thing open. So, let's see what I can do here. I'm not very good at these unboxings. Just wanna make sure you can still see it in the camera. And there we go. So the box is open. And it's upside down, woo! I think I opened the box upside down, that's probably my fault. Alright, so this is my packing slip. I'm gonna have to blur this, so I'm gonna get rid of this, but you can see the back, very nice packaging already. I like the little reindeer. So let's pull this out. It's not very graceful. There we go. We'll pull this out. It's very substantial already, I can tell, and I'm gonna get rid of that, and so here we go. Here's the front. So that is, I'll try to center it a little bit here because my cameras are off-centered, of course. But yeah, this is the projector. This is the CP3 Christmas Holiday Projector. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you couldn't tell already, this is a Christmas unboxing and review, which I don't get to do very often, but I love Christmas a lot, so this is really cool for me. So yeah, here's the box. It's nothing too complicated, of course. It shows you, it actually comes with some built-in animations, which is awesome. I love when companies do that sort of stuff. 5 exclusive Christmas animations, which we will definitely check out. Now you can go up to, and I will position this so the top camera can see, you can go up to 100 inches with this screen, which is really big for a little tiny projector like this. So that's pretty awesome. It's also got a built-in speaker and a headphone mini jack, which, you know, so you can plug in your external speakers if you would like, which I have a feeling we're going to want to do, but we'll get to that when we get to it. And the special effects are by Hollow Effects, which I believe I've heard of before, but yeah, so we will turn this over now. Here are some specs here for those of you who want them. I'll put them up on the screen a little bigger right over. Where's my finger? Where's my finger? It's over here somewhere. Everything that could possibly go wrong has gone wrong. Hi, my camera ran out of battery. Alright, so what were we saying? We've got inputs and outputs, video in HDMI, that makes sense. Like we said, we got the 3.5mm jack for audio, 3.5mm stereo head jack, nice that it's stereo. Also got USB and SD card support, which is awesome. And in the box you get a remote control, you get a power cable, and you get a micro SD card that has the actual animations put on it. So, without any further ado, without any technical stuff, I think we should break this sucker open. So, here we go. Alright, comes in a nice foam packaging, hopefully you can see that. Actually, let's take the power cable out first. There's the remote and the power cable. Very standard power cable, and looks like a pretty nice remote, which is awesome. And then it looks like this is the projector itself in this packaging. Hopefully I have it right side up. I'll put this over here. Let's open this and see if I got the right side. Oh, no, I didn't. That's the bottom. I can already feel. Alright, here we go. AAXA Technologies, the CP3 holiday projector. So this is the user guide, right? Makes sense. And here it is in a little protective dust bag, which is great. Lots of nice packaging, which I can definitely appreciate. And here it is. Nice festive colors, right? Here, I'll put it on this. There's a little quick start guide that's included. This is to put it in a window if you want to do window animations, which again we'll get to later. Some cable instructions and some button instructions. Yeah, so just briefly, oh, there's another card, hold on. Oh, this is the HoloFX business card. Okay, so this is how you get the actual content. Cool, so here's the projector. Already, it's got a plastic design, but it's a substantial plastic, like it has weight to it, which is nice. Power on the side, some focus here. Again, the controls don't feel too cheap, which is awesome. Some navigation buttons on the top, all that good stuff. But what I am going to do, oh, and there are all the ports, and the SD card is already in there. So, what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna play around with this for about a day, and use it in a couple different scenarios off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you guys what I've learned and once I've actually figured this thing out. So, I'm gonna go do that. It's gonna be a second for you, it's gonna be 24 hours for me, but because the power of editing. But yeah, that is the unboxing portion, so let's skip a day and mess around with it a little bit. Hi. So I would love to say that it's been 24 hours, but it's actually been more like 48 hours, and there is no reason for that other than that I'm incredibly lazy. I promise this product has been perfect. I have been toying around with it a little bit in the meantime, but yeah, this thing is super cool, I gotta admit, actually, and I'm totally not being facetious at all. Like, this thing is neat. The reason I say it like that is that there were a lot of things going into this that I expected to have gripes with, that I expected to not be so great about this product, but I'd say pretty much everything has been a full 180 in that front. Before I get into the actual stuff I want to talk about this projector, I want to talk about my little setup here. As you'll see, this is over a window right now. So this is literally just a bed sheet that I tacked up over a window, and the thinking behind that is that I would be able to go outside and show you the outside looking in on this projector. It's a really cool effect when done right, and it's something that they encourage you to do with this projector. So I thought, yeah, so I thought, why not? And I'll just go ahead and do that. But of course, it decided to pour like crazy, so it's raining very hard outside. I will still show you what this looks like outside, but I'm gonna be doing all my commentary here inside. So yeah, first let's talk about animation. These animations, as you'll see when the curtains open here, perfect. These animations are a lot funnier than I was expecting them to be, so whoever is over at HoloFX, the company that supplies the animations, in the animation department there, well, which is probably the whole company, you did a great job. I mean, these things are actually really fun. To show you the quality, I want to put some of these animations on the screen right now. These are taken directly from the SD card that is included in this projector. I am going to put a watermark over them, so you can't steal them, don't even try. But yeah, these are the animations, and they're all really interesting. And I don't mean interesting in a bad way. I mean, they're actually really funny and cool, and much higher quality than I was expecting them to be in what is essentially a budget projector. Also, when it comes to brightness, this thing is significantly brighter than I thought it was going to be. A lot of the times going into these sort of things, you expect them to be a slightly dimmer, because like I just said, budget projectors. But as you'll see from this footage from outside that I'm going to take in the rain, this thing shines through this bedsheet like there's nothing there. I mean, it's perfect. It catches all the light, and this bedsheet is not particularly thin. Like, it's a nice quality, and you're still getting that light through. It's really awesome. Next, let's talk about the projector itself. There are a couple buttons on the top, and it comes with a remote, and it's super easy to navigate. The user interface is actually super easy to navigate. I was not expecting this, but it really was. There is not much to it at all. It gives you all the suggestions and selections you need, and it's really just literally took me a couple clicks to set this thing up. The remote is also very responsive too, which helps. And yeah, overall, this thing is just, when it comes to build quality and when it comes to like the actual user interface and buttons on the top and on the remote, it's all very easy to use. Now, the quality of the projector itself is, again, as you'll sense a theme here, it's a lot better than I expected. I'll give some close-up shots here. You can definitely see the pixelage on this thing. Is pixelage a word? I really don't know. But the quality is still very decent for what it is. This projector also has a built-in speaker, as I referenced earlier in this review, and the speaker is, better than I expected. You guessed it. I mean, yeah, the quality's not, stereo quality, but what I was expecting was a very tiny, tinny speaker, and it's really not that. Like, it would pass if you wanted to use it. But of course, if you want to use external speakers, they got you covered. You can just plug some in. All the animations come with their own audio, and you can buy more animations at HoloEffects or from any company. Really, HoloEffects has some great ones, but you can pick any company you'd like. You just put them on there with an SD card or a USB drive or, anything you want. You can even just HDMI direct capture your computer and throw it in there. Whatever. I mean, there's so many options. And with those options, you can, put in a movie if you'd like. And my friend Griffin, who I referenced earlier, has a version of this projector, actually does that and watches movies on it, which I think is super cool. Something I'm probably going to be doing as well, to be honest. But yeah, I don't want this to drag on for too long. I just wanted to show you guys that this thing works really well, and it took me maybe 3 minutes to set everything up, not including the sheet. I struggled with that, but that's not their fault. But yeah, I think that about covers it. Really cool. I'm really genuinely impressed with this thing. So let's go over to closing thoughts. Hey, hi, how are you? I can never figure out how to start each section. So yes, I am in a different spot now. This is now the third spot in this video, which is just crazy. It's because my room is a mess and I don't feel like cleaning it. So we're gonna do it in here in my living room. So yeah, very brief closing statements. Overall, I love this little thing. This thing is awesome. I'm gonna be using this extensively in the future, I already know. And huge thanks to AAXA Technologies for sending me this thing. I really appreciate it. Of course, I'm gonna recommend you all go check it out. Link in the description. You know what's up. You can buy it at Amazon. You can buy it at Best Buy. You can buy it on the AAXA Technologies website. You can buy it all over the place, so I'll just leave like the Amazon link and you can go check it out. But yeah, huge thanks to AAXA, huge thanks to you for sticking around for this long, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really cool projector, go check it out, and bye!